Does $8 million spark joy? Well, we sure hope so, because that's the estimated net worth of Marie Kondo, the queen of organization, author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and the star of Netflix's Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. In this video, we're going to do a deep dive into the story and business of this businesswoman and her phenomena. Marie Kondo was born in 1984 in Japan, and while she's now become the undisputed queen of minimal living and helping people organize their homes and lives, she started at a pretty young age. When she was a child, Marie Kondo would often be the first to volunteer for cleaning up and organizing. She decided to turn her passion into a business model, and started by working as a professional tidier for her friends at the age of 19. Slowly, the word spread when people realized how good she was at her job. Soon enough, she had a long wait list of people wanting to get their homes organized by her. This prompted her to pursue this career full time, and she ended up opening her very own organizing consultancy for people all over the country. Her tidying up and organizing method was a massive hit in Japan, where people lived in smaller homes, and thus needed to be a little bit more efficient with all the space they had. As her business grew, Marie Kondo decided to share her secrets with the rest of the world. So she wrote a book. Tons of people showed interest in her work, not only in Japan, but also internationally. Her first book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, was published in Japanese and was a huge hit. However, if there was one problem, it was the fact that Marie Kondo just didn't know how to tap into the international market. And because she didn't speak much English, it was harder for her to find herself an audience outside of Japan. However, her big break seems to land itself in her lap when the New York Times decided to publish an article about Marie Kondo and reviewed the cleaning method she wrote about in her book. Slowly, the KonMari method started gaining popularity, not just in America, but also in Australia and Europe. The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up became a #1 New York Times bestseller, moving 1.5 million copies. With a retail price of $16.99, the book brought an estimated $25 million in revenue in the US alone. The hype was growing for Marie Kondo, with tons of people posting videos on social media platforms showing how she had helped them declutter their homes and workspaces. The book was translated into English and German and has been published in over 30 countries. So, what is the KonMari method? Kondo was inspired by the Shinto religion, which emphasizes rituals and tidying up spaces as spiritual practices, which is how she treats the process of tidying up as well. The KonMari method places importance on quality rather than quantity. The core of her approach is understanding the things that make us happy or spark joy, and if they don't, we respectfully eliminate them from our lives. And with this method, Kondo's name practically transformed into a verb. When someone says that they're going to Marie Kondo their home, it means that they're going to declutter and simplify their living in a way that brings joy into their lives. Do your marketing campaigns spark joy? If not, we can help. With Wishpond, you can create awesome marketing campaigns. Wishpond gives you the software you need to grow your business, from email marketing to landing pages, and the expert team to do it for you. Click the link in the description to learn more about our all-in-one marketing platform. Right after her book became a bestseller, Marie Kondo started receiving tons of requests for TV appearances. She soon became a celebrity all over the world, and by 2015, she had the privilege of being featured in magazines like The Wall Street Journal, Vogue, and to top it all off, she went on to earn a spot in Times' list of the 100 most influential people in 2015. But Kondo wanted to stay true to her roots, and she continued releasing books to expand on her organizational methods. Together, all of her titles have sold over 11 million copies in 40 countries. At the same time, she wanted to spark the joy of cleaning in every corner of the world. And to do that, she started offering training sessions for people interested in becoming KonMari consultants all over the world. These consultants were personally trained by Kondo herself. Her second book, called Spark Joy, was yet another hit, this time offering her audience detailed illustrations as to how they could organize their belongings. With the release of her second book, Marie Kondo had the chance to expand into an even broader range of audiences within America. She featured on segments in The Ellen Show and Good Morning America, where she left people stunned with the kind of tips and tricks that she had to offer. All the books and TV appearances led to this powerhouse of tidying up landing her show on Netflix, which started airing in 2019. The show was called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, where she connected with families that needed help decluttering and helped them organize their homes the KonMari way. The show put Marie Kondo on the mainstream radar, with people finding the show hilariously wholesome and fascinating at the same time. Marie Kondo is once again partnering up with Netflix for a brand new series called Sparking Joy with Marie Kondo, which will give us an inside look into the organizer's own life and what she does to spark joy for herself through the KonMari method. At the same time, Marie Kondo has expanded her empire and created an e-shop that is filled with items that Kondo recommends. There, you can also buy a course in which she teaches fundamentals of tidying up. As of 2021, Marie Kondo's net worth is estimated at around $8 million. She now lives in LA with her family, where she runs her $1 million empire, occasionally flying out to different countries to help people organize their homes. In addition to her upcoming Netflix series, the organizer has also successfully released her 4th book titled Joy at Work, where she teaches her readers a room-by-room approach to letting go of the clutter in their lives. The book has become a #1 New York Times bestseller, and considering the kind of popularity that Marie Kondo has managed to achieve in the last few years, the success comes as no surprise. Considering all of this, it looks like that Marie Kondo is only just getting started. She has single-handedly stirred up the home organizational market, most of which is dominated by her practices and her methods. And if things keep progressing the same way, it's safe to say that it's not the last time that we hear of Marie Kondo. That's a wrap for this video. If you liked it and want to see more similar content, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon. Until next time, bye.